Hi, in this video, we're going to be showing you how you can make edits to your contact form in your template. Now, in some of the templates like the glam template right here, we have the contact form set as a side canvas. This means that any changes that you make to this form will also be reflected on the other pages like the about page right here. At the base of every page on this template, we have the same contact form that will be affected when you make changes to this contact form right here on the contact page. Now, if you want to have a different contact form on the contact page, what you can do is go over to the page tab, click on this canvas once. This will highlight this canvas on the left hand side. Click on the three dots right here and then click on convert to page canvas. Now, what this will do is this will create a local version of this canvas just for this page, and any change you make on this canvas will not affect the other canvases on the other pages. Now, in order to create a new field, what you can do is extend the height of this canvas by around 100 pixels, let's say, and we will select these two elements, the message field and the submit button, by dragging our mouse over it. And we will drag them downwards a little bit by holding the shift key. That will drag them in a symmetrical line like we talked about in our previous videos. Now, in order to create a new field, what you can do is the simplest way to do this is drag your mouse over one of the fields. I'm using the phone field here. And what you can do is press on the Alt or the Option key on Mac and drag it downwards. This will create a duplicate of this field. Make sure that this is aligned with the other fields right here. And now we move on to the most important setting. Now, click on the field right here and go over to the text properties. Now, in the contact form options, we will see a bunch of checkboxes that say enable input, required, in subject, and reply to. So for something like an email field, what we want to do is we want to click on reply to, so that when you click reply to the email, it will be sent to the email of the sender. You can signify this as a required field by adding a star character behind the field label. Now, if you want to disable required, you can hit backspace and then uncheck the required option. Now, the label for this is going to be, let's say you want to add a referral field. How did you hear about us? And we will add this as a referral. Now, we want to make sure that this looks good on mobile as well. So we'll switch to mobile view. And as you can see, this still shows you 4 fields. We will drag this to increase the height. Select these and drag it downwards a little bit to make space for the new field. Go back to desktop, drag our mouse over the new field. And we will drag this down using the shift and the down arrow keys. So this will shift it 10 pixels at a time. You can adjust the spacing by releasing the shift key and pressing just the arrow keys. This will move them 1 pixel up or down depending on what arrow key you press. And there you have it. So that is basically how you create and edit the default ShowIt contact form. Now, if you have a third-party contact form provider, what you can do is get the embed code from that contact form provider. I'm going to use a sample Dubsado embed form. Now, a custom embed form code will look something like this. Depending on the contact form provider, this might look a little bit different, but what you need to do is copy the code. You'll go back to your ShowIt website, select the contact form, and press the delete button on your keyboard. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add an embed code box over here. We'll adjust its positioning, adjust its size. Double click on this and paste the code that we just copied and hit on save. Now, the next thing we need to do is go over to the canvas settings and set it to grow with content. So this ensures that when your contact form grows in height, the canvas grows with the contact form as well. Go over to mobile and make sure that this is taken care of as well. There you have it. So that is how you embed contact forms or make changes to the contact form in your existing ShowIt website. Thanks for watching.